much with De'Aaron out did you feel like you had to take it upon yourself to really step up tonight?
I just feel like I need to do a little bit more. I definitely knew that coach was going to put me at point guard since De'Aaron was out, and I just wanted to take care of the ball and get other players involved.
He says you. I'm sorry. He says you play point a lot in practice. I mean, how does that translate over to the game when you don't play a whole lot of point in games?
I feel like it's harder to play point in practice because I'm going against Bam on pick and rolls, and when he can twirl on me or he can just wall up. But in practice, it's helping me out a lot, and I feel like I'm getting more comfortable to play it in games.
You spent basically your whole career being ready for your moment, and,
Yeah.
and you know they come kind of sporadically. How do you keep yourself from, I guess nodding off at the wheel, something when you go long periods of time without that moment?
Yeah, being patient is key. I never know when my moment's gonna come, and I'm always ready for it. And like you said, like every time I get that moment, I usually do the most I can and try to do my best, and it usually work out well for me. So I probably should thank the men above that I'm always playing so well when it happens.
Do you sense that Calgary especially appreciates that he knows he can count on you when that time comes?
Oh yeah, I definitely know that he does. He always tells me I do a great job. He always tells players get ready for that moment because you never know when it's going to happen.
What changed in the second half defensively? I think they shot 52% first half, shot less than 30 in the second half. Did you all change anything, or did you just play better defense?
I feel like we got a lot of energy from the crowd, and that motivated us to defend and make sure they take tough shots. And first half, they had a lot of energy themselves, and they were just driving to the basket and scoring in transition and easily.
What did the sequence where Derek had the dunk do for you guys?
Oh, yeah, I feel like that definitely sparked us up. I've never seen Derek dunk on anybody like that before, so everybody as our teammates was pretty much excited and surprised that he did that. But it's great to see Derek play so well. He's been here for 4 years just like me, and I'm proud of him.
You guys have had a game at Vanderbilt where Malik and De'Aaron got in big foul trouble early. You've had a game where Malik and Isaiah didn't play well. Now you've had a game where De'Aaron gets hurt, and you've won all these games. How important is it, come tournament time, to know that you guys can get in sort of these odd situations and work your way out of it?
It's very important because you never know who's going to be in foul trouble or injured, and to be able to have a bench to step up big is very important to be able to win a national championship, because everybody that goes in has to play their role as pretty much important as anybody else can.
You've seen Derek leap before, but have you ever seen Derek dunk like that?
I was just talking about that. I've never seen him do that before, though, but he has some pretty nice dunks. I feel like that might have been his best dunk, though.
You got to feel real good about how you played today.
Oh, yeah, I do. I feel really good.
I mean, assist, you were moving the ball, you were looking to get the ball where guys needed it, whether you got the assist or not. You look like an old veteran out there, which I guess is what you are.
That is true. I am a veteran, and I just feel like I need to make plays. When Fox go out of the game, that's who makes plays for us, and I feel like that was my role for today's game.
You were talking about the importance of the bench in March and all that. Where do you see Diallo's progress, and do you expect him to be part of it at that point?
Can you say it again?
Where do you see Diallo's progress? And
I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
Well, he's winning Hamadou.
Hamadou. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right. I mean, do you see him being part of the mix in March?
I don't know. You probably have to ask the coach about that. We really don't talk too much about that.
What have you seen from him in practice?
Crazy athletic, tough when he gets inside, and be able to finish as well as he can is good for, I guess, a senior. I guess you could call him a freshman now, but a freshman in college, very good.
Thank you.
Coach was saying in the postgame that you go up against De'Aaron every day in practice. When he went out, did you know it was your time?
Not really, because Isaiah runs point guard as well too. But Isaiah got in foul trouble, and I knew that it was going to be my turn to be able to run the point.
What was your thoughts when you saw him go out? I mean, it seemed like things were out of sorts initially, with him not coming back right away.
I felt like that was going to be okay. There's been times in practice where we let other guys play point guard, and De'Aaron's off the ball to see. So it's been a great situation for us to let us play point, and we get comfortable with it. We're going to get better running the position as well.
Michael Mulder was sick. Is anybody else kind of feeling ill going into this game, or was it just him?
It was just him. I guess if somebody is, they didn't say anything about it.
What did you think? I know when I walked up, Derek Willis has done. What was your reaction?
It's been his best dunk since he's been here, I believe. I haven't seen him dunk on a guy like that before.
Dom, what kind of pride do you guys take coming off the bench and being as productive as you are as a unit?
We take a lot of pride because we know our bench is very useful. Coach, he relies on us to come in and make plays and play the best of our ability when we come in and play our role.
And I know you've talked before about trying to make the other point guards better in practice. How much better have they made you?
Oh, they made me so much better. Ball handling's been way better than I ever been before. Running point guards definitely made me ready for this game today.
And what did you have to do today to be an effective point guard?
Just not turn over the ball and make plays for other players. And I feel like I've done that pretty well.
Derek said he hadn't had a dunk like that in quite a while. Do you still know he had something like that in him?
I definitely knew that he had that in him, though, but it's rare to see Derek just spring up like that and dunk on somebody.
Does that get kind of the team excited when you guys see something
Oh,
like that?
definitely, because everybody loves plays like that, and that play's probably going to be on the top 10.
Talk about the adjustments you guys had to make when South Carolina made its run midway through the second half. They went on a run.
Yeah, we just had to calm down, be able to get an easy shot and not turn over the ball, and guard them in transition because they were starting to score in transition pretty easy on us.
How easy is it for you now to come in and kind of play that role? I mean, De'Aaron goes down, Isaiah was struggling points-wise to kind of get things going, and Cal goes to you and says, let's let Dominique run the point, and then Malik can get away from it, and then Isaiah can kind of settle down a little bit.
Right.
Does it seem to come more naturally for you a little bit?
Oh, definitely, because I know my position and my role. If coach tell me to do this, I'm gonna do it. Anything that the team really needs, I feel like I fit in for it, and coach can rely on me to be able to do it pretty well.
We know the defensive stopper, kind of label that was put on you from almost day one.
Yeah.
You took a couple charges early. How big was it just to kind of set the tone too? Because I think you only may have taken like 9 or 10 total in the game, just to kind of say, hey, you're not gonna, take the easy road on us. We're gonna be in front of you the whole night.
I feel like it definitely set the tone. Let them know that they just can't drive in and put their heads down. They would actually have to run plays. But being able to take charges, you got to put all the effort in and basically cut your man off. So we was trying to do that the whole game.
I know Cal too was kind of yelling out at you to take some of those charges, but keep your hands off though, and keep it from you. How difficult is it to not want to just put that hand out? Because it seems like a couple times when he said it, you did bring it right back.
It's very difficult because you want to kind of reach for the ball at times. But coach is always yelling, keep your hands off of them. But we do our best of our abilities not to get a foul.
Was it nice to get a few to go your way? Because it seems like, man, almost every game that those first early ones go against you instead of for you.
It's really nice. It usually does go against me, though, but that's when you basically get in the game of the flow and see how the refs are going to call it.
Cal said if he were Bam, he'd be strangling some of the guys on this team for not getting him touches. How much does he talk to you about, not you specifically, but the team not getting Bam more touches, getting him involved?
He talks. It's not every game thing though, but Bam's a nice guy. He really doesn't call for the ball a lot, so some guys just will run and jack up a shot or not notice that he's wide open. But we do need to feed him more and give him the ball.
What did you think about Derek's dunk? I'm sure you've been asking what you think about Derek's dunk.
It's been his best dunk since he's been here. And I'm excited for him. He played really well today.
He said he was tired. He was like, it was just a play. It was just Derek.
That's the typical Derek. That's something that he would say.
Two turnovers, man. You got to clean it up.
I know, man. I know. It's not me though, but I feel like I did pretty well. At the end, I felt like that turnover where I got stripped. I shouldn't let that happen. Definitely.
Coach said he wasn't going to really count that one against you because nobody was open.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad Coach thinks that.
I have to remind him.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you have a calming effect on the team?
Sort of. I feel like everybody, when I come in the game, everybody energy steps up because I put so much pressure on the ball, and everybody looks forward to me being a leader on the court and talking to them, put them in the right position when I'm at point guard and stuff like that. So I do feel like I have an effect on the team.
It seems like every time a moment arises that you can step into it, you do.
Right.
How do you explain that?
I guess that I'm always ready. I'm always just being patient and waiting for my turn. And I'm a role player, and I love getting my teammates involved, and I'm not selfish.
How do you do that, this preparation?
Yeah, basically, I just know Coach is always going to be able to rely on me in one game, and if anybody get hurt or in foul trouble, I can come in and play the game.
And how do you feel about De'Aaron's status, I guess, is a little up in the air right now.
Yeah, we really don't know what it is or what's wrong with him, though. But I think somebody said he's walking in a boot or something like that, though. But nobody has told us anything yet.
How much of a blow was that to the team if, he would be out for a while?
It's a big blow. He's our point guard, leading assists. He gets to the rim easily. But somebody had to step up, and if we don't have him for a week or two or whatever the situation is, we're just going to have to step up without him.
How much are you looking forward to having that opportunity to be the one that steps up in that role?
I love to have the opportunity, though, but whatever coach wants me to do is what I'm willing to do.
Do you feel like your patience is your personality, or just from 4 years of experience you've learned?
I feel like it's my personality. Usually I'm a shy guy, and I always wait my turn. I had friends in high school who was like, let's cut line. I'm like, nah, let's not do that and stuff like that. Let's just wait to get the lunch. So I'm always been patient.
Did you have a chance to get to know Diallo at all? Kind of be around him much, or y'all too busy?
Well, yeah, we go out to eat and stuff together though, but we work out and he's in the workout drills though. But when in practice, we try to teach him the plays and stuff though. But if he doesn't understand it, we just get somebody else in though. But we're learning a little bit about him. All I really know right now, he's very athletic and he can get to the rim very well.
Is he kind of a cut up though on the bench there? He put Brad up to reach over and pinch a towel like that to tie punch Brad.
I really don't know him that well. I'm not around him as much because I'm usually just with other guys, and I feel like he's I think he's next to my room though, but I just really haven't hung out with him much.
Just been quiet then.
Yeah.
How far along is Diallo in terms of knowing what the hell's going on around here?
It's hard just to come in a week and know everything. So he has a long way to go.
Do you watch other games in the league?
Like NBA?
SEC.
Oh, no, I don't.
So you don't watch it at all?
I watch NBA games though, but I don't watch too many in the league.
Okay, gotcha.
I heard